Welcome back to Refine the Fire. My name is Tracy Renee. I pray that you're all blessed on today. Today I'm going to be sharing a dream with you guys. I'm going to be also sharing the interpretation of that dream. In this dream, I was watching these two people. And I know for certain one of them was a woman and the other one, I'm not too sure. But it was two people and they were in some type of a store. It could have been like a Walmart or something like that, or a Target, somewhere that sells multiple things, like sells food and also like furniture and things like that. While they were there, they were helping out this other lady and they were buying her stuff, and she just kept saying, "Thank you, I really appreciate you doing this for me." And they were just doing all that they could. They were like loading her cart up with stuff. And I remember the woman, I could feel her sensitivity to this lady they were helping. Like she just really cared and wanted to help her. That's what I was feeling. And at the end of it all, after they got everything and they went to the checkout, they were about to leave her. They was asking her, did she get everything? And I remember she seemed so disconnected from what they were doing. It was almost as if she really didn't care if they helped her or not. This was awkward. It was a really weird encounter to me because I felt like the people that were trying to help her were very genuine, but for some reason I just had the feeling that, not that she didn't want help, but almost as if she was using that just to get close to them. I remember they were about to leave her and she said to them, she was looking at them and she said, "Y'all belong together." She started like encouraging them to be like a couple. It was strange. And I remember, you know how you look at somebody, then y'all look at each other like and give each other the look like, is she crazy? It was almost like she was trying to prophesy something over them. They were just so confused. I heard in my spirit this was a lie. She was trying to distract or get them to do something that wasn't right. And now don't forget, y'all, I just said at the beginning that I don't know if they were both, opposite genders or the same. So listen, okay, this could really be a whole demonic situation, right? Because if somebody is trying to, but anyway, like they just was not on board with whatever this lady was trying to say. And I just didn't get that she was a good person. Like I didn't feel like she had their best interest. It was almost as if she was trying to get them to do something wrong. I know for sure it's deception. And God had been talking to me about, for the past few days, sorcery and the seducing spirits. Y'all gotta be careful, especially in this season, the people you're listening to. If you're not sure, you want to take every word back to the Lord. People that's telling people you need to be married to this person, or the Lord showed me you in a dream and you was getting married. Listen, some of these same type of people, I could testify, y'all. Some of these same type of people will have you going down a rabbit hole and have you thinking people that aren't your husband is your husband, thinking people that aren't your wife is your wife, like all kinds of stuff. There's a spirit behind that. The enemy is very crafty. When he knows you're getting close to something, he will try to do anything he can to distract you and get you to veer off onto a path that's not from God. So especially if you somebody that don't pray and you don't go seek the Lord and you'll just take somebody's word for it, or you just, if you idolize people, he'll get you real good. He'll get you real good if you idolize people. If you look at people like their God instead of actually having a relationship with the real God of the Bible, Jesus Christ, if you really are just looking to a person, the enemy will trip you up real quick. What I want to say to that is that you take every word unto the Lord. Anything I say, anything somebody else say, anything you hear anybody say, you want to take that to God. And if God has already shown you that that's a no, and somebody telling you, yeah, I heard, well, I don't care what you heard, okay? It don't matter what you heard, because God told me it's a no. And if God told me no, he's not going to contradict himself. This is the scripture, right? I'm hearing, my sheep know my voice. But are you a follower of Christ? So if you're not one of his, then you're going to struggle with knowing whether or not you're really hearing from God. But if you know that you have a relationship with the Lord and people are telling you this person is your spouse, don't just take somebody's word for it. Seek the Lord on this stuff. Seek the Lord. It could be anything, about jobs, about money, where to put your money, all that stuff. You want to be having a real relationship with God, because people will have you going down a rabbit hole and have you, and then when you disappointed and God got to pick you up and start you all over and get you together again, they're not going to be nowhere around. They're going to have every excuse of why it wasn't their fault that you in the situation you're in. Like I said, they was trying to help her. So if you was trying to help somebody, do what he asked you to do and then get out the way. It's not up to you to try to fulfill every promise in their life. You're not God. People can care about you so much that they want to make something be true. You know, they want it to be true for you so bad because they may want it for you more than you want it for you. And it may be something that they're dealing with, or maybe they want it for themselves. And it's just like, I don't know. But sometimes people can come up with these ideas that's not from God, and it can send you on a wild goose chase. And so all I'm saying to that is what God is telling me is that don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Don't let your lusts, your desires, and your wants take you on a journey that God is not pleased with. Take you on a path that's not in God's will. I love y'all. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and I will see you on the next one as the Lord leads.